Hi everybody. Hello, hello. It's Julie. And we are live. Live. Okay, just checking up here to be able to watch the chat. It'll be a little bit off, but welcome. And I decided instead of just making this video that I'd go ahead and go live and make this video. So I'm working in my Stashbuster pile. I have all of this stuff left from, ooh, we've got a little place down here. Let's see if we can get that. Okay. So I have the stuff that was left over from the Altered Junk Journal Challenge from from the Paris Dearjuliejulie, and then this is all the items that I also had left, and I'm going to go ahead and they're going to sit over here in my little cart that I got from Michael's. And so I have the Paris Dearjuliejulie kit that I had printed out. It was an extra one. I'm going to use this. I'm going to make a little journal and using items from this part of my stash. So this was items that were left over from when I was making the Paris Dearjuliejulie journal for the August Altered Junk Journal Challenge. So this is part of my September Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. I'm co-hosting with Kara Brandon, and we are having lots of fun. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Gwen. And thank you, Lynn. So what I'm going to do is I thought I would use this as my cover because one of the things that I had left over was all of these. These are left over from cutting down the pages for the Altered Junk Journal Challenge. So I am going to use those. I've got a little... Okay, so I have that, and I have all these papers. So I'm going to go ahead and use these papers. And I'm just going to go ahead and fold this, but I did notice that this card was pretty much exactly the right size for these. Hi, Selena, welcome. So I thought I would use this as my cover and make several of these and have them be a gift. Fill them with pictures or different things. So I'm going to also add some vintage, this is vintage notebook paper. And here we go. I'm just going to cut the hole off. Okay, so this is making like little purse journals. Do you need a quick little gift? This might be a great little gift. Okay, and let's see. This should, how big is this paper this way? I wonder if we can just do it half. Wouldn't that be cool if we can just cut it in half and have all those pages? It is 10.5. And this is measuring 5.5. So yeah, look at there. We can cut this in half at 5 and so 10.5, 5 1/4, right? 10.5, 5 1/4 would give us half, or should. Try and even this out on my little cutter here. Ah, thank you, Selena. I try. It's like, watch Julie's channel when you're a beginner and then move on to the... Or if you you want to just use stuff that you have. That's my other thing that I love to do. Hi, Ginger Crafts. Welcome. And I'm going to go ahead and take half of the stack and fold it in half, and I'll have that ready. It's going to be a little smaller probably than what I'm going to use. I'm going to take this and save it because, like I said, this is something that you could make several of. And, okay, so I want this. This is going to be my, my model. Okay. So that is how wide I want the first one. I measured it into the inside of the panel card. And then I'm going to fold this one back over. And that'll give me a fold out in the journal. Now I'm going to go ahead and come in a little bit on this one because I don't want to get it out there and then have to cut it off. So this will give me a fold out. Okay, so that gives me a page with a fold out. Again, I'm using, these are the cutoffs that were left after I made the Dearjuliejulie altered junk journal. So let's get, I'm going to get like 4 different ones for this one. There's 2. Got several papers in here. We've already got a black and white. Already got an aqua color. Got that one already. So again, September, we're trying to use up our stash. I'm going to use, oh, that one's got the, yeah, I'm not going to use that one. Well, here, we got this one. It's a little bit different. I'm going to cut 2 of these. I already measured, but I lost it. Okay, so I'm going to go inside the panel. This is going to be my larger size. Hi Maria, welcome. I'm also going to be adding, what am I going to be adding? Lace to the edge because I have some lace left from this stash. And when I say from this stash, I mean from making the original journal. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, just fold this over, folding it over. So this is going to give me a few colored pages in there, and then I'm going to make another one of these. I'm just going to use this. Now this one I'm not going to fold over quite as much, just because I don't want to have, I'm going to use this closer to the center of the journal. And, okay, so we have this one. It's going to be bigger. Okay. Try this. Okay. This will be a little bit different because what I'm going to do here is I'm probably going to put like a pocket or something here. This will be a flip-flop. So there will be pages inside here that will flip and give you some extra journaling space. Okay, I think. You just never know. Okay, so I know this one has to go to the outside. This one goes to the inside. Put this one closer to the center. And this one towards the front. So that gives us our some colored pages, using up some of these. Okay, again, the cut aparts from the journal that I made last month, and the stack was sitting right here. It was one of the last things I made working here. So I'm going to have these stickers that I'm going to be able to use. I'm going to put them in the front of this pocket over here. I have a cute little envelopes, some stickers. These are some other items that I can use in this little journal. Let's see if that's going to, yep, it fits. It fits. So it can go in there. Hi Michelle, welcome. Yeah, you guys that just joined, I wasn't planning to do this, but I needed to make a video, and I was like, well, I might as well go live. Okay, so there's a sticker that I have left that I can use. These are a couple just plain cut aparts. I do have this card. So is this card gonna fit? Oh, I kind of like that. So this will be the cover, and this could be the inside cover. It's a little bit bigger. I like that because that'll help cover the creep, and I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, so that, I'm just kind of putting the colored stuff together. So here's a couple other little things that I'll be able to use. I liked this, but I think I'm gonna have enough colored pages that I think cutting this into tags is gonna be great. And I did have this one, but when I measured, that would have looked kind of funny. So I do have this, but I'm not going to use it this time. Okay, so one other thing I had was, I have the pink envelope. I don't know where it went, so I have this one. But I don't want to fold it in the middle of this. It's not going to fit this way, so I'm going to save that for something else. But I do have this one. Okay, that'll give me a couple little pockets. So how is everybody? Is anybody else out there crafting today? What are you making? And I will try and get oh, there, I had another little card. We're going to have a lot of pages in here. That one's a little bit bigger. I don't think I'm going to use that for this. Believe me, I have enough stash. We'll be able to use it for something else. Okay, so there's that. Then we're going to put this in last. So next I have the printout from the Paris Dearjuliejulie kit. This is available at the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop, but it's also, I had printed this out for the other journal. And so hi Emma, welcome. So we can go ahead and use this. So the way that I was going to use this one, I'm going to put my little book out of the way. Hopefully I don't lose it, because you know I lose things on this desk. I don't know how I lose things on this desk all the time, but I lose things on this desk. So I'm going to cut this down. So that it will fit. I've established my edges using those large paper, the colored papers. Okay, so remember when I cut that other paper in half, it was 10.5. So I'm going to come here and cut this, and I think this is going to make a great paper inside the journal. And I'll be using up something from my stash, which is exciting. I'm going to cut this at 10.5. Well, a little less than 10.5. It's okay. And let's see. So we'll be 5.25. What does that put us? Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so that gives us this. I think this is going to be great for the center. Of course, I did put that envelope in the center, but yeah, so this is one of the digital kits. There are 2 Paris Dearjuliejulie kits. This is the postcard kit. So the other one is pages and ephemera, and they all go, and some of those pages are in here. So, but here we have this that we'll be able to use, and we have some music paper that we'll be able to use. We'll put those aside. Now here I have a couple of the postcards, and what I thought I would do here is cut these Okay, so I'm going to cut the postcards, and I'm measuring at the bottom of the postcard, trying to get that across. And they might not be straight. Okay, so now we need 10.5 inches or less, right? Or how big was our card? That's how we can do this. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to cut here, okay? Because if I end up cutting, cutting in between her, and then I can go over and cut, and I'll still have the image from the Eiffel Tower. Okay, so now this I can save. I can put that on to, I can save. I save everything, but I can put that onto a tag or something, and it goes along with the, hi Robin, welcome. And who else do we have? Emma, I don't remember if I said hello. Hello, hi Melissa, welcome. Okay, so we are going to, was that where okay, so we are going with about 7 1/8. I'm going to keep this right here. So 7 1/8, I think, will give us, now we're going to end up with this, probably. Okay, let's figure this out. If I put that, okay, we can just take the bicycle guy out. We're going to take the bicycle guy out, and then that'll be better. Bicycle guy out. Because this isn't one of the things that I'm using to actually measure, and then we can go to that grass right there, like the way I measure. Okay, now we have this. I'm going to be okay with that, I think. I'm just going to go ahead and fold it. So these are printed on copy paper, so they're not going to give us a lot of bulk, which I think is good. Hi Dan Zorig, welcome. Okay, so yeah, so we have this little page that will be able to go in there. And then let's do the same thing with Arc de Triomphe. And we have another image. I have this one. Yeah, I have a picture of that one in my bedroom that my son got me, because they all know I love the Eiffel Tower. For a long time I've liked the Eiffel Tower. Little known fact, I wanted to be a fashion designer when I was in school. So 7 1/4, we can do 3 1/2 on this, a little more than 3 1/2, like in between. There's 3 1/2. Go just this. There. Darn, we have to cut off part of it, but that's okay. And then we'll go to 7 1/4 on this side. Oh well. 7 1/8. Excuse me, 7 1/8. Now we'll have that to use on a tag, which is kind of cool. Okay. So, has anybody finished their Stashbuster journal for September? Is anybody doing October daily? I'm going to do one. I'm going to be doing that probably Monday. I will do my October daily journal and get that ready. So I do also have these images. I might use them in the journal in other ways. This one is from the Pages and Ephemera kit. So, and it's cardstock. So I might make tags out of that. Hi, Rosie. Welcome. And then this one is just Pages. It's got the little cigarette thing here. So I'm going to see if I need another page like this, then I'll do that. Now these are going to make great pockets. This one was printed on cardstock, so I will be able to go through and add pockets with these. I'm kind of excited because, you know, using these cutouts from my Altered Junk Journal, there's not a lot of room for pockets. Now I did have one, I don't know if you remember this. This was from a haul from a while back, and it's a mouse pad that I had picked up at the Goodwill, and I thought this would make pockets. Oh, cool. I've been looking for something to be able to use when I'm, oh my gosh, this is exciting. It has like a styrofoam back here. I've been looking for something to use when I'm punching in my in the signature, when I'm sewing the signature and I'm punching the holes. I'll be able to use that, and it's pretty. You know, because it's got to be pretty. Okay, so this is a mouse pad. I always look for these. This was 99 cents. Great deal. And so I'm going to go ahead and pull one off. Now remember, this is what I'm using as my cover, so I want to make sure it's going to fit. And we can also use any of the booklet pages. Okay, so look if I fold this right here, we're going to be okay. So and it's a nice weight. Oh my gosh, it's a nice weight. So I can just fold this up, and look at there. I'll have a pocket here, and I like this side too. So we'll do one in this direction and add that to the pile. And we'll do another one. Hi, Emma. Again. Let's see, who else do we... Jenny. That's who showed up that I hadn't said hi to. Hi, Jenny. Welcome. Okay, so this time we're going to have it so that the pocket's on the outside. That'll just give us a couple of different ways of looking at it, sort of, kind of. Okay? So I think we're good on pages. Let's see. I do have this, which will bring in some more color. And I have this one. Okay, so that gives us a couple more color. Anything else that could be a page? Oh, well, the stripes are going the wrong way. That might not bother you, but it bothers me. I don't want the stripes going the wrong way. Here, this will give us one other, like a small... do we have one more of those? We do. Okay. Hi, Karen. Welcome. And, okay, so we're going to save these, put them aside. And, again, I'm making a journal, a little tiny journal, using the items that were left over after I made the Paris Dearjuliejulie. I gotta get this cord out of the way, guys. It's gonna drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. Okay, there. Okay. Okay, so we have our little, this is gonna be our cover. Okay, and this, I went ahead and there's a card that's gonna be in that's a little bit bigger. And then we have, I've added a bag and those, and a thank you card and all those papers and the envelope. And I don't think we're going to make the envelope the center. I think I want to use this as my center so that you see the whole thing, because I really like that. Then that can go like that. Then we have journaling pages. You might want some journaling pages in the journal, maybe. Okay, then we have this, and let's put this one behind it. Okay, this is going to be a chunky little thing. Again, I was thinking this might make a great, like, gift. So using your stash to make a gift, I think, is always a great idea. So here we go. We're going to put a little folded one here. And now I'm going to look, and I've already done that. Let's put this one. Okay, so that'll give us some color. We'll have a card of some sort in there, probably. And there. And let's see. Go to black. The color. It's going to be a lot of pages. Lot of pages. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I love sheet music too. Hi, Karen. Welcome. And you guys, if I say your name twice, remember, my brain is just, it's trying to work. It's trying real hard. It's been very good. Very good, but it is pretty messed up. Okay, so it doesn't think as fast as it used to, or usually does. Okay, so I'm thinking music paper, black, that, and that. So that's a lot of pages in there. Let's get another. Is there a place to put a? We've got one lonely little. Oh well, it'll go in the next one. It's okay. Hi, TaylorMade Journals. Welcome. Okay, so this is going to be my little journal. And I can't believe I'm going to do this, but I'm actually going to bind this on camera. You know, I don't do that very often anymore. Okay, I have the butterfly clips that I'm going to use this time. The really cool thing about this, I'm going to be able to make several of these little journals. And I think this one that I'm making is going to be one of the prizes for my 8,000 subscriber giveaway. Okay, so I've already have an altered journal that will be one of the prizes, and this will be another one of the prizes. And there will be a details video coming up next week. you know, my dad's funeral is next Saturday, so I am still very head knee deep in arrangements. I'm the oldest daughter. I'm the only daughter, and so I'm kind of it when it comes to. I do have two brothers, and they are being very, very helpful. But anyway, back to the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm so excited to have reached that. My dad was excited for me. I found out while I was taking care of him. He was very proud of me. That means a lot to me. That he got to see that that little milestone. So, okay, so I should tell you what I'm doing here. I like to use a push pin because of my trigger thumb thing incidents the last 2 years. This gives me more control. I do have the all out. That was a gift from Valerie. Thank you, Valerie. I love my all. But I do use this, and look at me, I'm using my new little thing, which is really going to be awesome because I won't poke myself. Okay, I'm really struggling with this one. You know, you get 2 in, and I'm just going to go ahead and poke through and wiggle it around because I'm using a larger needle since I'm on camera. I like to use the smallest needle that I can use. And I'm using a larger needle because otherwise I can't thread it. But I did already thread it. I even this thread that I'm using, this threaded needle, is from my stash. I used it to make my last one. So I'm just going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I could even do a 2 on this one because there really aren't a lot of various sizes, but there are a couple smaller ones. I'm going to pull it so that the thread is out to the side here. Now, if I'd have measured this, I would have measured it 3 times and a little bit is how I measure. I'm okay with throwing away little bits of string. It's very frustrating when you get to when you're binding and you don't have enough. So I am very much about making sure I have enough. So I went through the middle, came up the top. I'm now going back through the middle, and you can see I've pulled the thread away just so that hopefully I don't catch on it. And, you know, because that can ruin my whole day is to catch on the thread. Now I'm going to go back, and through this hole, I'm just going to go ahead and bring it through, come up, and I like to bring my thread through here and then tie it in a double knot. Okay, so not so hard. It shouldn't be so hard. Hi, Jenny. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so those of you that finished the February, the March, the April, the May, the June, July, all of the challenges that did not get to have their party yet, I will be scheduling those now that I have a little, you know, as soon as you say you have control of your time, something else will happen, right? But I will be scheduling those and putting the digital kits, your free digital kits that you earned, just by finishing your journal during the time frame. So finishing your journal by the last day of the month. In those challenges, you get an invitation to a 2-hour virtual party, and you get the digital kit. So if you're interested in something like that, we do still have room in the September Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge, and would love to have you join us. So I'm just paging through this little journal, and I'm folding each page. It's just going to make it much easier for me when I go through and use it. And at the same time, I like looking at all the pages. So like I said, this is a lot of pages. You could do this with, you know, way less pages, but look at how fun the images look in here. Like I said, trying to use up these large pieces, and I know that I can come back. Now look at here. This ended up being perfect. It's going to be able to be a pocket. Isn't that awesome? Didn't plan that, but but it will. And I love these little journals like this. I carry one in my purse. See, should have done it for that one, but we didn't. It's okay, but I can come in with one of those, the other pieces like this. Oh, where were we? Up there. I can come in and put a piece behind it like this or like this, and I'll be able to glue it in there. So I can do that. I can still make that a pocket. Pretty awesome, huh? Didn't do it on purpose, just putting it together. So does anybody remember where I used to keep my cards for the giveaways? I didn't think about that. I had them somewhere in my new desk configuration, so they were easy to get to. And I don't know where they are. So is everybody, are you still here? Nobody's talking in the chat. Say hi. Hi, Text Judy, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, hopefully there should be a replay on this. Oh, look, there's the envelope. Does anybody else do this and forgot what they put in? There's a lot of pages in here. So I'm using up the items from the altered junk journal that I made in August using the Paris Dearjuliejulie items. And they're just looking and listening. Okay, so this one I made, and I'm going to make a flip-flop in it, maybe. I'll be showing. So here, look at here. Can it do another pocket right here? That'll be good because this is going to have extra in it because of the flip-flop. And then this pocket, that will help with the bulk that's going to happen there. Rosie's creating. If I missed anybody, I want to tell you hello and welcome. TaylorMade, I don't know why they didn't like your thing. Stashbusting. She's sewing signatures in her Stashbusting Christmas journals. Yay! Oh, Melissa's painting her outside house trim. Am I on top of the house, Melissa? Boy, last time you were doing something crafty like that. Or housey crafty. Jenny's making a file folder junk journal. Oh my gosh, you guys, we'll be doing a file folder junk journal in October. I got some beautiful file folders with peacocks on them. And, so I'll be doing those. Yeah, that's a lot of pages in there. I should have been counting, huh? But I can't count and talk at the same time. Okay, so that gives you an idea of what we've got there. And that took 40 minutes. That was plus me talking. We made that little guy in 40 minutes, and of course he's huge. He's very, very very bulky. Okay, so you know, one of the things I usually will go through and do my pockets, and the way that I like to do my pockets is I'll just go ahead and I use the pocket side and put my glue on the pocket side. This is, you know, for many of us, it's an obvious thing, but for some of us, maybe not. And so I'm going to tell you, that's how I do that. I need scratch paper. I have started a pile over here. Oh well, got an envelope. I've got so many envelopes. Who else has so many envelopes? Like, could you ever use all the envelopes you have? I don't know. I have so many envelopes. Okay. So there, so I'll go through, and I don't have as many pockets that are pre-made in here, but I know I want that to be a pocket. Now it does go off a little bit on each side, but I'm okay with that. I'm going to go ahead and glue this together because I know that I want that pocket. Text Judy's doing a file folder also. I saw, was it Jessica, I'm a Cool Mom? Is that what she was doing? I haven't had a chance. Usually when I'm doing other stuff, I'll be watching, lately all I get to do is watch challenge videos, which is okay. But like when Jessica will put out a video, or Johanna, I will watch their videos, and I'm way behind on their stuff because all the extra stuff that I'm doing, my brain doesn't work, and I have to really concentrate. So where I normally would have something playing in the background, I can have piano music. That's about it. Okay, so this one, I am going to go ahead and put that piece in. But it's the same one next to each other, so let's see if I have something else. Ooh, I have this pretty one. Okay, so this was also left over. Hi, Kathy Lake, welcome. I've been eyeing these Peacock file folders for months, and you know, I won't be going to Ohio a whole lot more. So I was like, well, I better get them. So I bought all of the stuff that matched them. So I think there may even be a kit. I don't know. It might end up being one of those kits that I do where the videos and the kit go together. I don't know. I don't know. I wish they'd figure out a way to make the fabric tack not bubble up. Jenny, I got it at Ben Franklin in Ojai when I was doing the Ojai thing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attach the flap of this envelope, and it'll become a little bit of a pocket. I'm going to, down on the bottom, I'm going to do a little more than, but this will hold it to the paper, and it should hold. My very first video, I think my first video that I ever made where I was making something was a file folder that was a mini journal thing. I'll see if I can find that. I'll post it in the scrap all about it with Dearjuliejulie if I can find it. It was a Christmas one. It was for swapping. So, yeah, I love this. I think this was Happy Mail. I think somebody sent me that. See, in these, if they were onto a white paper, that could also be a pocket or a tuck. So don't forget, you know, you don't have to use every page as a paper. It can, or as a page, it can actually become a a pocket for you or a text space. Okay, so this is, sometimes I'll go through and do this right away. Here's where we're going to do the flip-flop. Here's the first one that I noticed that we were going to add. Or maybe it wasn't the first one, but we're just going to turn this into a pocket. Side pocket. My cat is good. Actually, I have 2 cats now. In May, I foster my daughter and grandkids kitty, Lucy, and Lucy shows up on the desk quite often now. When I'm talking, she'll come in. Midnight was in here yesterday with me all day, but I didn't get to craft yesterday. I was paying bills for my dad, paying my dad's bills and closing all of the accounts. I felt so accomplished. I cannot tell you. The hospice program that I chose to use with my dad had a special, one of the things that they do is they help you go through, they have a checklist of the things you need to do for the estate. And they called me and I was like, oh, well, I need to do all this. So they literally, she called the people. A lot of the places she spoke to them, they just had to know I was here and ask a couple questions. Oh my gosh, I can't even tell you. So then after we finished, I took out the stack of stuff that I had and I went through the rest of them and I got almost all of them taken care of. And it's amazing. It's such a load off my shoulders because I really thought that was something I was going to do in a couple days. I mean, a couple weeks. And it's already done. So, yay. Hi, Webcrafty. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I just cut this, so now that's got a little pocket. We're just making, for those of you that have just joined in and you don't know what I'm doing, I'm using the items that were left over from making the Paris journal that I made in August for the August Alter Junk Journal Challenge. Yep, it was amazing. The one I chose because they also were our nursing when we brought my dad home and we were taking care of him. And I was just so impressed with them, and not as impressed with the organization that I had with my mom. I felt lost in March when we had my mom. I was like, there was no reaching out. And we used the same one in March that we used for my brother last year. And I now think that my mom just opened the phone book and thought hospice was hospice and picked it. And hospice is not hospice. There can be several hospice organizations in your area. So I learned, and now you can learn from my family's experience of 3 funerals, three loved family members coming home and in their last days. And yeah, so hospice, they're different, and do go by, have people tell you which one they were happy with. So anyway, we have our little journal, and now we can go ahead and decorate it. And remember, I had these. These are you saw the full-size pages in the beginning. These are printed at 5x7. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rosie. And I'm just going to cut these out and use these in my journal. And unfortunately, I can't fast forward this because we are live in real time. And I didn't cut them out ahead of time. Again, what happened this morning is I was going to make this journal. I was going to make a video. And I was like, well, this is going to be a long one, so it might as well be alive. And that way I can touch base with all you and let you know that I'm doing well. My family is doing well, and that we're very, very blessed, and that you all that have been around were a part of this journey for me. You were my happy place. My, everybody does things differently when they're put in a stressful situation, and I was very glad to have my little YouTube and my scrap all about it with Dearjuliejulie and the challenge, and that my downtime could be focused. Happy birthday, Lynn. Hi, Janice. Welcome. And enjoy your lunch or dinner, Lynn. Happy birthday. Okay. So this is going to give me, I'm going to use these all for pockets. I actually like pockets in my journals. I'm going to cut this down. Now, one of the things is I'm going to save this, but I'm only going to save this while I'm working on this journal. Okay? Because look at, I can maybe take this and stick one of these on there and make a tag. But after this, I'm going to throw it away. Okay? I'm not going to keep it in my stash forever. Okay, so this is the postcard page from the Paris Dearjuliejulie. This one has been printed at 5x7. So, you get the 5 files, but you can print them at all the different sizes. And then, so I just finished, day before yesterday, I finished the fishing journal that I started the beginning of summer. So watch for that. It turned out really, really cool. And it will be for sale on the Etsy shop. And the fishing journal kit is on sale. In the video it says through today because I thought I was going to put it up, and I just didn't. I didn't have time to get the video up. But the fishing journal kit is on sale in the Etsy shop, the digital kit. Okay, so we've got our little, isn't this cute? So now I got to pick something for the cover. Ooh, I like that. Maybe smaller. Okay, so I'm thinking that one. Now, one of my favorite things is I usually do that music page as a journal card, and I don't have any of those left. You know what else I have from that? I have this. I have this. This was made for that journal, and then I forgot to put it in it. Anybody do that? Totally make something for a journal and forget to put it in the journal? Okay, so I can pull this back so that I can put this under. Kind of just like that. But I just want to use stuff up, right? What do y'all think? you some of the flubby-dubby. Oh, that's something my dad would have said. Oh boy. So y'all, my dad's business card was around to it for many, many years. I mean, he started his business when I was in junior high. I actually worked for my dad for several years. I did a lot of different things, but I did graphic arts for him and did, like, I made people's, you know, I came up with their logos and their business cards, and I was in high school, junior high and high school. Did catalogs, did a lot of fun stuff. Anyway, his business card was around to it. So it's, you know, you say that I'm going to do that when I get around to it. And I bet I've said that 5 times in the last couple of days. Not even thinking. I'm like, pretty cool that I'll always have that. Okay, so there's my cover. Very simple. Okay, Janice, I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I bought one. You'll be able to go into your settings, your personal account, and find it there. Is one way. And then, oh yeah, don't forget I've got this stamp I want to make sure I use, because it's in my stash. I want to use that. And these, I have another set of journals that I made, but look at, now that should go in my journal, because enjoy is my favorite word. So, but some of these might be kind of, they might be able to go in there. So put those there. Okay. I am looking for something that I can use in this. For a, yeah, we'll use that somewhere else, but look at, that was in my, that was in here. And that one's kind of French. Oh, we've got these, those are cute. Okay, but what I'm looking for is a side pocket, something to make a side pocket out of. I have that and that. I want something, I think, a little more substantial. Well, we do have this. Okay, so I'm going to cut it here. Hi, Bonnie, welcome. And we have a wrench. Yay. Yay. You got, Bonnie, I wasn't planning on being live, but I needed to make this video, and my phone is full, and so, yeah, so I decided to be live. So this can be a tag. Yay. What I'm going to do here is I kind of like the triangle type pocket, so I've cut this. I'm going to cut it in this, like this. Okay, so we've got 2. And what I'll do is I'll put this one here, and then somewhere else in the journal I'll have a top tuck. It's just something I've liked, excuse me, I've started doing, and I like how they turn out. So even though we're dots and dots. Hi, Erin, welcome. Hi, Chelsea. I don't know if I caught you earlier. So no kitties showing up yet in my craft room today. So we're just going to put that there. We have this pretty card that could go in there, maybe. Okay, so what I've done, you guys, is I've used, we'll just do a little recap real quick. These are the cutoffs from the altar journal that I made in August, and I am trying to use them up. I still have, look at, I still have this many. So I'm going to be able to make some more journals, and I've used it to fill this in, and then I also added pages from the, you remember, Julie, it's the Paris Dearjuliejulie kit from Dearjuliejulie. So I have this cute little, I don't want to forget to use this sticker. So I'm going to use it on this front here. I have this sticker also that we can use. We'll just build a different kind of build a sticker. We use that on the cover. That's kind of brighter than what I was planning, but it's going to be fine. Let's see. I have a heart. Kind of like that. Add all that to this and make it be a tuck. Okay, so build a tuck. There we go. And I'm just going to put some glue along the edge of this heart. Okay, so that it's on there, but now I'll also have, you know, can tuck stuff in there if I want to too. Okay. Now just going around two of the edges to make it into a tuck rather than a pocket, because a pocket restricts what you can put in it. A tuck makes it so that something could, I mean, even if your journal, if you're letting things stick out of your journal, you could even put something in like that. Thank you, Bonnie. Okay, so there's that. And I think this is that great paper that I got the whole package of it for $5.99, I think it was, at Hobby Lobby, and then I was able to use the coupon. Okay, so one of the things we can do is, remember, we have these over here, and I'm trying to use up everything. Everything. Trying to use, hi Marcy, welcome. I'm trying to use up everything. This is, I think I'm not sure, but I think the Paris journal was the last thing that I made here at home. Okay, make sure I have this in the right orientation, and I'm just going to put that on there. Okay. And then I have this paper. And I'm thinking if I just, this was the leftover one, remember? There was no place to put it in the journal, so I had one left over. I'm going to fold that in half. I'm going to throw this inside. You could leave it just like that. You could staple it. Let's staple. Oh, I don't know if I have. Yeah, I think I have staples. Well, and how deep is it? It's too deep. So we're not stapling it. Let's see. I do have. Check it out. Now with a 2-hole I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to put it through. It's really thin. I'm just going to, you know what? I think I want it to tie it from the outside this time. So I'm going to go through, leave my string, come through the center. You get to see me buying two things in one video. Okay. So there. Can somebody please put their thumb right there? I haven't found a great way of doing this yet. Pull it tight as I can. Put my finger there. Let's try this. Stab myself with my needle twice. Okay. Make sure we're pretty tight. And pull it. Best I can do. Okay. And then I'm going to just tie it in a bow. There we go. There we go. Okay. So that gives us a little booklet. And you might want to put something, a little pocket inside of it. We're going to use this because we've got it right here. And I'm just going to round it a little bit for something different. Okay, there we go. Michael's Artsy Ephemera Kits. Which ones are those, Chelsea? For 97 cents. Which ones are those? Tell us a little more about them. Oh, that's a good idea, Debbie. A little strip of painter's tape to hold it for just a few seconds, or maybe washi tape might work too, huh? Wow. Okay, so there, I'm just gonna put that little thing in here. Could put some washi, speaking of washi tape, where did I put it? Oh, I moved some washi tape over here. Those don't match. There is a pink. There is a sparkly pink. We should use that so we can. This was from the Michael's grab bag that I got. That was Valentine's stuff, but you know, pink is always in season. Okay, so there, little. Okay, I'm not going to do anything else to this, but it gives you just a little note list pad, and it can go right there inside the opening pocket. And I have these to use in this too. And I have these. I'm over here in my stash of my stash. Oh, and I have this. I made this at Michael's. They were supposed to be doing a class, and we got there, and they didn't even know they were supposed to be doing the class. I signed up for a class that apparently didn't exist. I signed up online. This was a couple years ago. Okay. I'm just looking for something to stick in this pocket. There we go. Okay. Okay, now belly band maybe. Not long enough. But these are going on an adventure. They would be long enough for the regular one, not for that. But that'll be long enough for like there. And that'll give us a belly band. It's kind of right next to, let's see. Let's go here. I didn't make challenge 3 yet, Bonnie. I paid my dad's bills and closed all of his accounts and stuff yesterday. It took almost all day. I didn't think it was going to take as long, but I will get it up. I will get it up. Maybe later today. Yeah, I had picked up the death certificate so I could take care of those things. So, oh, you know what? This is really long and it could go and be a pocket here. Oh, I like it. And you'll see it. Okay, Brenda, we'll get you in there. I think Joyce does all of the putting everybody in the group, the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie group, and I think she's at the air show. There's an air show right by her house today, in Canada with the snowbirds. So lucky. They've been flying over her house all week. Hi, Mia. Hi, Mia. Hi, Mia. Welcome. Hope all is great with you in Turkey. Okay. I am just adding stuff in here. I like this pocket very much. I think that little tag just is going to go right in there. Just like that. Okay, we're going to leave that. We want to leave some places for people to journal, right? There's that one. I think we'll just make a little embellishment goodie here. And you can journal on music pages. You can journal right on your lines. Okay, so I'm going to just do, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do glitter and sticker throughout. So we should probably do one right here. Create. So, and that will help. Oh, Mia, my dad passed away on September 12th. Yeah, his body just stopped fighting. It was, you know, it looked like it was doing well, and then it just, his body stopped fighting. The his heart, his kidneys, everything. It just wasn't working anymore. Thank you for asking. Okay, so this is going to give us a place there. I'm going to skip around a little bit. And I'm going to add this as a top tuck, because that's one of the things I like to do. I'm doing really good, you guys. I'm sad. I'm very sad, and it's kind of a shock to lose 3 people in your family in just over a year. and 2 of them being parents. It's like, I know we all are going to do that. We're all going to lose. It's weird. But I'm mostly good. Okay, so we are going to want another. So this little journal is going to be a one of the I'll remember in a second. It's going to be in the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. So this will be one of the prizes in the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. So you'll want to watch for that. I'll be posting it next week. Actually, 2 weeks. I'll be posting it after my dad's funeral. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to cut this just a little bit because unfortunately you can't see bonjour up there. So I'm going to cut it so that it actually fits in this journal. If I do it right, I can use the bottom as a pocket, right? Right. Like a little tiny pocket. Okay, so we'll put this. Right in there. And, oh, we need to put something over that. Bonnie, you just sent me a message. Yes. I would love that. So consider it answered, okay? I answered your question. Okay, I'm looking at, you're like going, what the heck are you doing? If you've watched my videos before, I like to use every little thing. One of my favorite things I've been doing is using the negative from the stickers. And so I'm going to try and do that right here on the back of this page. I think it's really fun to have, okay, don't need the airplane yet. These little tiny places to write. So on one of them, like, then I can put that, one of the circle stickers in the center. And what you can do, a way to journal using this idea is, we'll put this down, okay, like this. Could do 2 different things. One is I could put giggle over here, and you can write things that make you giggle on all these circles. Or you can, let's see, yeah, things that make you laugh right there. Okay, so that gives you that. It also adds stability to this paper. So that is pretty cool. Now we have this here, and I think we're going to make that one pretty simple. Oh, I've got this. Does that fit? That fits. I don't need lips on this, I don't think. But I have this bonjour that you sort of can see the bonjour. And I'm going to cut that. Yep, it is growing fast. I thank all of those that have been a part of making it grow. It's like, I'm actually teaching a YouTube workshop here where I live next Tuesday night. Just a little little thing. I'm pretty excited. Okay, so I have this. It's from a Project Life card. I'm going to go ahead and cut the round the corners. I don't want to lose this because that worked really good. It already had 2 rounded corners, so I'm just going to go ahead and round these. Okay, well, I'm gonna probably have to go here pretty soon. It looks like my my internet thinks that my computer thinks that I'm done, and I haven't. Let me see if I can plug it in somewhere. Hold on, you guys. Don't go away. Don't go away. What I can do is I can move the. I can move the computer to here. I'm thinking I should get one of those, the tops for these carts. If I do this, I can stay. Okay, I'm moving the computer over here so I can plug it in. So if I get one of those trays for the top of this, then this might work. Because my only designated plug is way over on the other side. So then I'm just going to put my stash over there. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I do have to actually look at it to, so hopefully I'll remember. Okay, so this is going to go in the, there we go, inside the belly band. And then we have this one here that I just think that that's going to look great right in there. Don't have to do things super. Okay, so what, we've got an Eiffel Tower and an Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower. We need some stability here on this page. Well, Eiffel Tower that. Hi Deborah, welcome. Hi anybody else I missed. I'm sorry. I had to move y'all over. I'm going to put that in between on the other side. Oh, look it. I like that. Okay. Oh, put the needle back up where it goes. So if you just joined us, I did bind this journal. I made it and I binded it on camera. And I made a little tiny mini list pad, and I did bind that also. So I'm making this journal out of the items that were left. Bye Janice, welcome. Using the items that were left from my August altered junk journal for the challenge, and that's really cool right there. Okay, so do we have something that we can tie it with real quick? So I have this. I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I'm still in frame because I moved. Okay, so we'll put that right in there. Again, just using all kinds of items from what I had. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut this. It's just going to make it a little easier to use this envelope. This was a gift in Happy Mail. And so we need a card for in there. Oh, you know what? Look at all these things over here. That'll be good. Small colors. This will work. Could even go like this. Yeah, like that. I like that very much. Okay. Maybe we can put the rest of the Arc de Triomphe in there. Look at with the little lamppost. Love it. I like to use everything. So these images are from the Paris Dearjuliejulie postcard kit that is in the Dearjuliejulie Etsy shop. So all these images, these ones were printed at 5x7, and then the larger images were the actual postcard sized one were printed regular. And I had printed them to use them in other things. They were in my stash. Okay, I did not print them to use them in here. But there, that gives us that. Decorates that page. And there. So now will that will give us a belly band. I like. Or that one. I love this card. That's like one of my favorites. My name is Julie. It really is. And what happened when I went to sign up for something, the Julie stuff was all taken. So I went with Dearjuliejulie. Or I went with Julie on that. And then I was thinking, when I originally picked the name, I was thinking about like Dear Abby. Like you could ask me questions. Not Dear Abby kind of questions, but like crafty questions. And so that's how I came up with the Dearjuliejulie. I'm just going to collage this a little bit before I put it in here. We're using this throughout, this glittery washi tape. And dance. Because we know one of my my dreams is to dance at the Eiffel Tower. And Deborah goes by Debbie. Welcome. Bye, Mia. Thank you, and you have an amazing day. And yes, thank you for Happy Autumn. Thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you. Okay. So, got that. And then this can pull out. And you know what? I'm going to put... I'm going to make a flip-flop in here. If you're new to my channel and you're going, what's a flip-flop? This is a flip-flop. So I'm going to take 2 pages. I kind of missed all the seasons this year so far. I was telling... I was talking on the phone yesterday with Joyce, and I told her, I said, you know, for the last 2 months I've been with my dad. I thank God that I was able to do that, but I missed sleeping outside weather, you guys. We sleep outside and during the summer, and I missed it, and now it's already in the 50s at night, and it's That's cold for sleeping outside. We might sleep outside tonight and just not sleep all night. I don't know. It's my favorite. I love camping, and you can't really camp and sleep outside anymore because of all the wild animals and stuff. Or I'm not going to. But I can do it. I can sleep in my backyard. We can see the Milky Way. And I love it. We're right in the Burbank Airport flight path. And so that's kind of cool. We can watch the airplanes coming in, and for a while, because I think they have a curfew or something, because we only get to see them for a while. Okay, I'm going to do this and put it on this side of... Okay, so I've folded it. Folded this one, okay? And I put some glue on it, and now I'm going to line it up in the gutter here. And not all the way up, but really close to the edge of it, okay? And put it in there. And then I'm going to do it with another one. And it's going to give me some oh, thank you, Bonnie, for letting Julie know that we were live. Hi, Sandy and Sharon. Hello, hello. Okay, so now doing it again. This time on top of the one that we already did. Pushing it in. There we go. Okay, so what that does is when you open this up, now you have more places to journal. Okay, and this can also go in here if you wanted it to. I've done that before, where, you know, other things can be at this, like, can be a totally little flip out, and it can be all these journaling pages if you wanted it to. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and, you know what? Let me see. I'm going to leave that because we're getting pretty, it's getting pretty full of stuff here. Okay, now go back here. Let's go towards the back with this. I'm going to put it on this page. Still, well, it's, our days are still quite warm. It's just our, now I could do that, but then I lose the special spot, which I think is kind of cool. So I think I'm going to come and put this here. So what would I do with this if I was journaling? I would put my subject inside here and then journal around it, probably. I'll check it out. We've got another little Eiffel Tower thing. That might be kind of cool on here. We'll see. Okay, so this is another place that I thought I would put a flip-flop, and I'm just going to do a single flip-flop here. I don't want a lot of bulk. I'm making sure that I'm going to be within the page. That's what I was measuring. Of course, I can always cut it. Okay, so there. I like flip-flops because I'm in California, everybody. I'm in the desert of California. They call it the high desert. And we'll cut here. Oh, are you talking to the other Julie? our friend Julie she moved to Florida in July. She's visiting right now. Okay, so there is our flip-flop. Okay, and again, you can add inside these, you can make it so that you have pages inside your flip outs, or you can just have it be a flip out, however you want to do it. Okay, so there's the Arc de Triomphe, there's that, Eiffel Tower, so I hope this is giving you some ideas. And you, of course, you do not have to decorate as much as I decorate. That's for sure. I know that I over decorate, but that's how I like things. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do a top tuck just because will be different than what I've been doing. So this will give me a top tuck. I can just stick a couple of cards right up in there. Let's see. Like, what else do we have over here? Don't need an envelope. See, we ended up using some of those. I kind of think that this one might be kind of fun in there. Yeah, I'll do that. That would be a great belly band right there. Be a wide one. And we could put that inside of it. I like that. So just giving you some ideas of what you can do with your papers once you've already put them in. Debbie's in Las Vegas. Bonnie is in Missouri. The other Deborah, is in Kentucky. Rosie, Oklahoma. No. Rosie said okay. Robin's, Tennessee. Currently living in North Carolina. Okay. So this is kind of fun. And then, there's still places that you can write. Right? Okay, but we decorated some. We've got a large flip out here. You can put something in here. We can check this out. I like it. Using every little bit of the stash, right? There we go. Oop. Oh, that was last time. The other day I used it in I might have used it in the fishing journal. You might see that piece come up in the fishing journal. I don't remember. Okay. Okay, so there. And put love back in the circle. So here you just write things that you love, or you can, I mean, of course you can do anything you want, but that's an idea. There's that. Okay, where did I put it up here. Okay, what do we have? We have the girls left. This. I at least want to use everything that's on the table. Oh, you know what? We have this sticker. I think we'll put it up here because then you can give it a title, right? There we go. And oh, doesn't quite fit. We'll have to use that for, save that for something else. Okay. I'm looking for some things that are a little bit heavier. Oh. Oh. Okay. These will give us a couple things to put in. We have this. So this is from the Dearjuliejulie, or the Paris Pages and Ephemera Kit. Okay. Oh, there we go. Music. Music in the middle. Okay, I'm going to put this one on and make it a large pocket. It's going to need to be cut off right here. So go around, around, around. There we go. And put it in, even though it's next to, darn, but that's okay. Okay. So there's that. And that gives us a large pocket there. And I think we can write on that. Shiny on that side. This is from the stickers. I think you can write on this side. I'm going to put this in here. And I am going to add one of the stickers. I'm going to staple it just in case, but I'm going to staple it twice, okay, so that you know it was on purpose. I wanted it there, Okay, so there gives us a little card for inside there. Okay. Okay, you're too big. But two hat boxes is not too big. Who says you can't cut it down to 2 hat boxes? Right? Okay. Yeah, it won't fit there. But this hat box will make a great pocket. Because, you know, we're not going to throw anything away. Not on my watch. Not throwing anything away today. Well, yeah, I will. But there's the pocket made out of the bottom of the hat box. And you could put the little one in there, but we'll just put some play money in there, maybe, eventually. There. Look it. Little hat box in there. I like it. Okay. Okay, so I'm glad we used a hat box. Then we got this. Is that too wide? Yep. But guess what we can do? We can fold it up. And it can go right in there. Oh, we've got the back here. I think we can cut this. So we're just about finished. So again, this was making the making a journal using the items that were left in my from the August Altered Junk Journal Challenge, and making things that I would be able to making a journal. And this journal is going to be it's going to be part of my 8,000 subscriber giveaway that we will have coming very soon. So let's see, we'll go through, and I know we need a few things. So while we've got this that we can use, and where's the guest checks were too big. Okay, what about, I have these. One of those. That'll go. That will go, and we'll just cut some off of one. There we go. And then we'll add a it's amazing what you can do with leftovers, isn't it? And And there's enough to do another one. I mean, I don't have, where'd the stickers go? There they are. I don't have any more of these stickers, but I'll have others, I'm sure. I should put something over that. That was a thank you card. Okay. So now getting down to just using up the items that are on my desk. And instead of adding a package that would just have the random stuff, I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. Do that one just a little bit different than the others. Okay. I have pink, 2 pink ones. They're pretty. I'll save those for something else. Looks like I've got a Paris card over there. I forgot about this washi tape. My favorite washi tape. I got the last one, I think, from one of my stores. One of my Michaels. They had their washi tape, that washi tape bin 5 for, oh, I really like that. I like that a lot. Let's go see if we can find another place to do something like that. Like right there. I like washi tape on the copy papered images because it gives, it helps to make the pages substantial. I did not add lace to this. Oh well, I think it's actually fine without it. What do y'all think? I do have a set of the banners like is on the front, so I need to put those on a page in here so I can get those off my desk. I like that very much. Oh, we never did finish the back. This is a Memory Dex card. It's going to fit inside this back cover. As pocket. And I think we can put a few of these in it. If you have to cut them, then just go ahead and cut them down a little on the bottom or the sides, like that. Okay. Hi, Holly. Okay. So, and then you can just add, if you want to, add some washi tape down the edges of that paper as well. Oh, now we've got another one of these. I wonder if the washi tape will stick. Nope. Could sew it though, huh? So I'm going to sew this after we're done, and it'll go inside here somewhere. This was the sticker paper, but on the inside I think you can write on that. So I'll just sew that. And okay, what else do we have here? I'm just trying to use up what's on the desk, the original stack of stuff that was on the desk. So we have these two to use, this gold piece. I don't think this is a sticker. I think, well, maybe it is, because it's from the, it's the envelope seal stuff, so it's probably a sticker. I'll save that. Oh, we have this cute little envelope that could go on a plain white page, like right there. We'll put that inside our little pocket that we made out of the bottom of the hat box. Okay, so let's go through. We've got these two and this envelope and the Eiffel Tower sticker page. We've got, that is actually cardstock. Oh, we've got this. So I can put 3. You know how I like to use the, I like to use everything. If you're new to my channel, I like to use everything. I don't like to waste stuff. So I don't think we have one that's like this long. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this. This is the okay, Bonnie. So this is the negative from this, the round stickers from a sticker sheet, and you can go ahead and journal in there. That's one of the things I like to do. We do need something for in here. I'm thinking this will go in here. Okay, and that needs something. Okay, we still have, I'm using this glittery washi tape throughout, so we can go ahead and add this, and that finishes off that corner, and I think that finishes off that page. It probably wasn't bothering you, but it was bothering me. Look at all this stuff I've got stuck to my, that's why I call it the messy desk. Not just because I make such a mess on it, but I mean, even my scissors get covered in mess. Okay, so we either have this one here. I think we can put some of the play money in there. And, oh look, that fits perfect. We'll add, you could do that, or you could, just going to show you, could go ahead and put it on a pocket or on the side. I didn't do any paper clips for this. So this journal is going to be one of the prizes in the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. I will be posting that details video. You'll have 1 week to respond. Actually, you'll have 8 days. 8 days to respond. And yeah, so thank you, especially if you're one of those 8,000. And if you're not, please do subscribe. I load up a video every day, something crafty, something either shopping or making a junk journal. I do go live quite often, and again, I will be going live quite often again now that life is a little different. And I'm just going to make a little notepad to go right in here. But if I fold it, it's kind of small. So it's like you could hardly write anything on that. Yeah, so do subscribe. We do have a Facebook group, Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie. I put the name in the description box, but not the link. I didn't have time today. But you're welcome to come on and join us over there if you are interested in junk journaling and you want to join the September Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. Please come on over to that Facebook group, and there's still time. You could still put together a journal and join us in that challenge, and we'd love to have you. Okay, so I'm just going through and adding little touches to finish this up so that you would feel like you actually got a nice gift if you won this. And in the true Dearjuliejulie style, it's overly decorated. And now I've got green things stuck to my... Okay, so here we have a little flip-flop, just a little one, but there gives you another place to journal. Okay, so I have this one left. See where we can put it. I'm going to put it there. Oh, yeah, I'm going to put it there. Okay, you'll see I use note paper in my journals. I use everything. I use trash or stuff that other people would be throwing away. All of it. Thank you, Rosie. Hi, everybody that came in that I missed. I'm sorry, you guys. I had to move my computer to plug it in, and it's way out of my... Okay, so there, I've just made a little tuck out of that last... Oh, we still have the people. Still have the people. Okay, I'm just going to fold this one this way. And stick it in there. Okay. Anybody else end up with stuff stuck to everything? Like, really? There we go. Okay. So I hope this is okay. We got this piece, and it could we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And so go like this. We'll put this on the edge. We're going to cut some more off. Okay. I'm going to staple this side, or no, we'll staple the top. Using my tiny attacher. And then we're going to attach them to the edge. Use up all this bubbly, using the bubbly fabric tack that comes up to the top. I hate that it does that, but I want to use every bit, and that includes the bubbly top of the globally glue. Okay, just gonna put that on there. Okay, so we're just making a little notebook. I'm going to go ahead and come across the top with the washi tape that I've been using. That'll help cover up the staples, and I'm going to go around the back too, just so that it will protect anybody that pulls this out. There we go. And that will be a little notepad inside this pocket. Okay. And this pocket was one of the pages stuck to one of, and then I put a page from in the stash. Oh, look, we got another pocket place. Okay. What if we... Okay, you guys remember these? It had trim on it. I've been saving them. I used them in the sewing journal. And what I do is just go ahead and use the washi tape. Whoop. Yeah, sure I do. And decorate the top of the blouse. Right over. Just like that. Actually, wait. So now I've glued striped paper on the back of these before. I'm just going to continue putting the striped washi across the words that are on the back of this one. And you can actually write on this like it's a tag. And so to me, that's what makes a junk journal, is when you use something that would have been trash. And however it would have been trash. It could be a book or a magazine that, you know, its life is not gonna get extended, but by using pieces. There we go. Check it out. We have a little dress. And if I had a cool little thank you all. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad that you guys like to watch. Oh my! You know what? I had so much fun last week though with the video that Kara and I did, where we were crafting online live next to each other. That was so much fun. I'm looking forward to doing that again. There we go. We'll just add that in like that. I think that... What do you guys think? What do you think of the trash to treasure? Okay. So what do we have left? Well, check out that piece of washi. It looks like it needs to be a banner. And so do we have a place that needs something? We're pretty good, pretty decorated in here, aren't we? Okay, I think we'll do it right here. Okay, so I'm going to take and put that in there using the cutoff from that. And then this one, if I can get this piece off, I'll have two of those. I'm going to just put those down. Okay, those are cutoffs. And then I have this stack of banners like I used on the cover. And so we have a couple pieces of this lace stuff. We have, this isn't really one of the colors. Oh, let's put this big one down first. Wow, it's way up here. Sorry about that. Sorry. There you go. I'm sure you're all telling me too. Julie, you're way out of frame. I mean, I can use more desk space now that I changed. I brought the holder that I was using at my dad's desk. I brought it home to use it here. So these are a set of Post-it notes that I got quite a while ago that are little bunting things. I think they're really kind of fun. But it'll be nice to get them off of my desk as well. I'm going to cut this one and use it in a couple of places. After these dry a little bit, then I will push them down. Bye, Text Judy. You're welcome. I'm glad I got to do it too. I'm glad I got to do it too. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're all okay, and again, this is stash busting. I'm using up all the stuff, maybe not all of it, but as much as I can. Maybe not. Will I ever use all of it? But so this was using the items that were left from the journal that I made in August for the August Alter Junk Journal Challenge. And for September, we're stash busting. So this will be a journal that I can enter into the September Stash Busting Junk Journal Challenge. You're welcome to join us in the Facebook group, September Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. You can also look for the details video. It tells you how to do it. This month is the easiest month we've ever had. I had a lot going on, so I made it a very, very simple challenge. So if you ever wanted to try a challenge, this might be the right one to try. Okay, so there's a heart here that matches, and I think that should just go on a page like right there. And so during this live video, I made this little journal, and start to finish, it's using items again that were left over. You know what? I was trying to remember, Debbie, I was trying to remember to put the cap on it every time, and I forget. And it's bubbling down, and I'm using the bubbles. When I'm putting down a full page, I'm using the bubbles. Okay, so here we have another one of the little circles, and I'm just gonna find a place. There it is with the 3, and so I'm going to find a place back here. Oh, there's the 4 squares. 4 squares. And again, what I like to do with these is put the subject sometimes of what I'm going to be writing about, or just have a little note or a quote. But, you know, it's like the negative of a sticker is still a great thing to be able to use. Ooh, I found this. It's a little card. Okay. And we have another piece of bunting. You can put somewhere. There's the dress. I love the dress. I love the way the dress turned out. There, I think we'll put the bunting right here. I know. Sometimes it's like, you could just throw that away, Julie. And I'm like, no, I can't. I need to use it all. Nothing goes to waste. Little bunting. Oh, and here we have a piece of just a strip. And this strip can become a belly band. Did I just sing that? Oh, yeah. Okay, let's cut that. Okay, so here's the look at, see, goopy. Just take a little bit. And running, oh, no, this is a belly band. Oops. See what I get for showing off? Okay, so what can I do there? Oh, don't get it on the card. I screwed up. So let's take one of these green pieces. Green piece. And glue it on. Just never know what I'm going to do to you. Bye, Debbie. Okay, so, oh, now I've got to go find that page again. And Bonnie's telling me which way I'm supposed to go, I'm sure. But she's telling her TV because it was a full page though, wasn't it? Could go there. Oh, look at there. That could go on it. No, green isn't going to be any wider. I'm going to put it there. I kind of like it there. I just... pull it into the, when I put a belly band on, I try and pull it into the gutter there. I'm not putting any tabs or anything on this because I didn't, and so that's something that whoever gets it can do. And there we go. So how do you like the white workspace? Do you guys like that better? Hi Jenny, welcome back. Oh, heating pad, rib cage, ouch. There we go. So what else? What else is just hanging out on here that needs? Okay, this is. Oh, I should have done this with the stamp scissors. Gone around the outside of this. I'm just going to go ahead and. Okay, what do we have here? This is. Scrap. I'm just going to add some washi tape to it. Let's put that over. And then put this Eiffel Tower on it. It says Eiffel. There we go. Okay. Line it up, add the, and staple it. Okay, that gives me a little tag like that, and that can go down over that. Okay, I'm gonna call this done. I'm calling it. Okay, these go up here. Oh, you know what we do? One other thing I had. I have this cute little camera, and it should go in here somewhere because I keep having it and it hasn't made it into anything yet, so I think it needs to go in here somewhere. And make sure I'm not stapling anything on the other side. There we go. Right? Oh, missed. I missed the... There we go. And we'll do one more little package of these. Cutting it just so that it fits better. Just going to put the 3 pages in there and there. Okay. Those two can go. I have a pink thing coming up, so I'll be able to use those in that. Okay, but all this other scrap stuff I'm going to throw away. You know what? I'll save that for that. And that, because it's pink coming up. Oh, here we got this little one. So as we're going through, let's give this a tab just so it has something interesting on it. Putting the top on it works better. And I was doing really good about it until I came back home. Because I didn't want it all over my dad's desk. Here, it's my desk. It's not as big of a deal. Okay, so I made a tab. I made a tab out of the washi tape for this little black card. And I think with that, I'm pretty happy about how much of this stuff I used. So let's go ahead and we will plop through this. I will still need to give it a closure. I don't have one. Well, could use that sparkly stuff. Because, you know, I love sparkly. There we go. We have a little sparkly closure. Okay, so this is going to be a journal in the 8,000 subscriber giveaway, and we just made it. I don't know how long it took, but we just made it. Yay! And using scraps from my stash. So primarily I was using up the items from the that I had out from the August Altered Junk Journal Challenge. I used this embellishment that I had made, got glue on my fingers, and then added one of the images from the Dearjuliejulie Paris postcard and ephemera kit from Dearjuliejulie. I cut it down to fit on there. You open it up, we have a pocket inside here, and I actually made this little journaly thing here. We'll just give it that. It has one of the images on the cover. I did just a 2-hole binding, and it can go right here in this corner. So we made this pocket. There's this one here, and there's a top tuck using the rest of it. I've got these stickers and the pink sparkly going throughout the journal as something that will make it all go together. I did a build a pocket here and just added a couple of papers. Okay, this was a card. And then this I had made at, we were supposed to get a class at Michael's, and we got there and they didn't even know the class existed, but they let us play with some stuff, and so I made that card a long time ago. This is the mouse pad. So at the very beginning of this video, I started with just the scrap papers and things, and we've made this whole journal while I was live. So a whole little journal. I think this would make a great gift. Also, if you want to just do a small journal for your October daily, or for 30 days of Thanksgiving, even your December daily, this might be a great way to do it. I love using the negative from sticker sheets, and one of the ways that I like to journal is use a word and then journal that word. And so I've got that here. You can do that here. You could also do it in the circles of this here. We have a belly band here, and then a pocket card, and there's that. This was the bottom of the tag that you'll see in a minute. I don't like to waste anything, so it's all in here. This is vintage note paper. This is not vintage note paper, but this is one of the cut-off images from the kit. And here we have another belly band, and it's just got this little couple of journaling spots. You can journal here if you have a dark pen. Large pocket here, and that's from the sticker sheet. This is another image. These are images from the Paris kits. Here we have some money, and you can write on the back of that, and it's just held in here by the back of the envelope. There is the center of the signature, and this is one of the images from the Dearjuliejulie Paris postcard. Excuse me, I'm tired, you guys. Kit. I haven't slept real good since I've been home. My brain has just got so much going on. A little tag here. Here, this is a place card from, I think this kind might be from Party City. And then another piece of one of the postcards that I had cut. I use everything. There's an envelope from Happy Mail. Here I've used the negative from some stickers. I used the last bunting there. Here's another one of the images. There's the top tuck. Here's the other sticker paper. That little camera holding the papers. Here's another negative sticker, and using the mouse pad paper, we have a little pocket. I have a pocket here with the little card inside. And then this card. Of course, you can journal on all of these pieces. And this whole thing started out because I wanted to use up these pieces from, there's a flip-flop, there's the bottom of the hat box, just a little tag in it. Again, this journal will be in the giveaway, my 8,000 subscriber giveaway that will be announced in 2 weeks after my dad's funeral. So there we go. And we added just a sticker to this page. Another image from the digital kit. Another image from the digital kit. And these images I had printed out to use in the other journal. So they were in my stash. Here's a really tight belly band. Just, if it's tight when you have it down there, just lift it and you can go ahead and get in there. We have a tuck with one of the images and just a little decorated, this is file folder right here, pink file folder. Another one of the images, and this is a bakery bag with a card, a couple of cards in it. Okay, you'll see the vintage note paper all through it. And then music paper. This is from the bottom of this is the bottom of this, and I used it for another page. So you might want to come back and watch and see how I put this together. I actually did the binding in this live video even. Here is the negative from this sticker sheet. I added the word love, and one of the things that I would do is go, write all the things that I love in there, or as many as I could. And then we have a memory decks card with the papers back here. I used a panel card as the cover, and then right inside I used another card. I really liked the look of those two overlapping. So what would you do with this journal? I would, it would make a great purse journal. It would make a great bedside journal, or some place that you don't have a lot of room to store something. But I think it will be a lot of fun. And what I do when I journal is I look at all these open spaces. You can journal there. If I have a small story to tell, I'll use something like this. If I have a larger story, something like this. And for the really big story, I might use this flip-flop here. Gives me lots of places to write. So again, this journal was done start through finish on this video. So if you came in late and you want to, you can go back and see how I decorated all of the journal. And again, I hope you'll join us at the September Stashbuster Junk Journal Challenge. Watch for the 8,000 subscriber giveaway. If you're a subscriber, thank you for that. And if not, think about it. I do a crafty video every day, either making something or shopping. And pretty much it's all junk journal or paper crafting related. So, does anybody have any questions? I'm actually looking at the thing here. So, hi. Wow. Hello. Oh, yeah, Sandra. My dad passed away on September 12th. And, yeah. Thank you, Debbie. Hi, Sheila. Welcome. Hi, Susan. Hi, Sandra. Some of you I may have already said hi to. My brain right now is a little... Well, my brain is always a little off, but it's more so lately. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I look forward to seeing things that you make. You can share those in the Scrap All About It with Dearjuliejulie Facebook page. Oh, Susan, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. It's, yeah, you're I'm so sorry. This has been quite a year. Quite a year. I lost my mom March 31st this year, and then my dad on September 12th. So my life is totally changed. Totally changed. So thank you all for being here. And yeah, oh my gosh, Joyce just chimed in on my on my messenger. Again, I didn't plan to be live. It just worked out this way. Thank you all for being here. And oh, I'm sorry, Sheila. And thank you all. Thank you all for your hugs and your prayers and your thoughts. And yeah, thank you all. Okay. Okay, everybody. I'm going to go and check out and see if they need my help over at the CERT exercise. And now, you know, my life continues on. Have a great day. Thank you all for being here. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell if you want to know when I go live or when a video has come up. I have several videos coming out in the next couple days, including watch for the fishing journal. I have finished the fishing journal, finished the apple journal. We just made this one. Yeah, it's fun to be moving forward. Well, Joyce, you know, I think you were having a good time, so I'm sorry you missed it. You can go back and watch it if you want to. I wasn't planning to be live, or I would have told you. I only had 14 minutes to set it up. But I wanted to make this journal. I didn't want to put this pile of stuff away, so that's how that happened. You guys have a great day. Thanks for being here. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. See if I remember how to do this.